Goaltender number 30, Pierce Charleson, joining us from his home in Ontario. How are you?
Doing all right. I hope everything's well back in Brooks. It's weird to be home at this time of the season, but yeah, we're just taking it day by day sort of thing.
How are you handling all of this? The season just ending out of nowhere. You head back home to your family. How have you managed all of that so far?
Yeah, it was definitely a quick turn of events to say, like, just having to say goodbye to all the guys and coaches and staff like that. It was hard, obviously, but it's nice to be back here with my family now. So,
what have you been doing to keep busy?
Not too much. It's pretty quiet here. I've just been trying to do some workouts and hanging with my siblings, so it's been all right.
I'm seeing lots of videos on social media of different athletes working out at home, trying to stay in shape, especially professional athletes, because they don't know when things are going to start up again and they're going to, be forced to play. So they're trying to do as much as they can at home. What are some of the things that you work on at home?
Just as much as you can. Like, obviously not everybody has a huge gym at their house, so it's kind of just working with what you got and getting a little bit creative with it. So it's interesting.
For sure. Was going back to the season being canceled, obviously it was very disappointing for not just the Brooks Bandits, all the teams at this level of hockey, junior hockey in general, and then now you're seeing the whole sports world just come to a halt. How disappointing was it for you, though, knowing that this team had aspirations of defending their championship?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, obviously, especially for all the guys that are moving on, it's kind of was their last kick at the can. So it's tough when you kind of work for that all season to have it go away. But at the same time, it's out of our control and there's nothing really we can really do about it. So as long as everybody's staying at home, and hopefully we can get rid of this thing.
Yeah, and getting to know you over the last couple seasons, one thing I've noticed about you is you're just an upbeat person. And so I can imagine you're not going to be someone that's going to be moping around right now. Any silver linings you take away from this season that you look at as positives?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole season really was just great for the whole team's development, I think, and we really bonded as a team, and it was just a great group of guys that we had, sort of thing. So no, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was an awesome year.
Another silver lining, I think, your final game with the Brooks Bandits, it was your birthday, and 2-0 shutout win over the rival Drumheller Dragons. I mean, no one knew that night that would be the final game of the season, but that must have been a special night for you.
Yeah, I think we were just gearing up for we knew we were playing them game one sort of thing, so we kind of just wanted to feel good about going into that series, and we knew we had that bye week break after that game sort of thing, so we were able to kind of just leave it all out there and then, yeah, obviously start getting ready for game one.
Looking back at 2 seasons with the Brooks Bandits, what is it that's going to stay with you as you advance in your hockey career? What was it that you take away from your time in Brooks?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is obviously there's the hockey side of it, but then away from that is just the people that I was fortunate enough to meet, like all the coaches, staff, billets, teammates, like all that. It wouldn't trade that for anything. It's the people that you meet that you remember, sort of thing.
You mentioned the coaches, and we got to talk about goaltender coaches, because you had 2 in Brooks. Your first year, you had Matt Wong as your goalie coach. Then he moved on to another opportunity, and Kevin Stojinovic became the new goaltending coach for the team. Describe your relationship with the goaltending coaches that you've had in Brooks and how they helped you grow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't thank them enough. They've done a lot for me and my game on the ice as well as off the ice. It's a tricky position, obviously, being the goalie, and there's a lot of things that go into it that maybe people don't see or whatever, but they both are amazing at what they do, and yeah, I can't thank them enough for how much they've helped me the past 2 seasons.
Well, talking to both Matt and Kevin, one word that they always use to describe you is steady, calm, a calming influence on the team. Do you think that's a fair characterization?
I don't know. It's hard to say when you're in there, but I try to be, I guess. You don't want to be all over the place sort of thing. So.
And then you've also been part of some great goaltending groups here in Brooks. You look at last year, a guy like Tanner Marshall, who was the backup for the team on that went and won a league championship and a national championship. Then you have Ethan Barwick come in this year, and he got to start a handful of games. I'm sure you as the starter on this team, you really rely on having a strong relationship with the other goaltender on the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you spend a lot of time with those guys, and I can't say enough good things about either of them. They're both awesome to be with and awesome stall buddies, I guess, in the locker room. So, no, I'm excited to keep watching their careers and kind of see where it takes them.
So what's the next few months look like for you, assuming that, things can maybe return to normal, hopefully soon?
Yeah. Well, I'm not too sure yet. We kind of just take it day by day for now, but it would be nice, obviously, if things start opening up and then you get back in the gym with the trainer and all that kind of stuff. Kind of nice to get a head start for next season.
Yeah, and of course, Michigan State is where you're going. Former Bandit and Dennis Asana already there and playing very well for the Spartans. When you went and looked at Michigan State, I remember you telling me this story. You were right away impressed with the facilities there and the program. Maybe you could just speak more to that.
Yeah, obviously they have a really big campus, and they have obviously basketball and football is very big there, and they got some renovations going to the rink as well, which is exciting. So it's just an exciting time to be there, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting there.
It's great. Pierce, just on one final note, I'm going to leave you with the last word. Just maybe a message to everyone that followed you over the 2 years here in Brooks, and we'll wrap it up with that.
Yeah, I guess I'd just like to say thank you to everybody, obviously, that I met in Brooks, and to the coaches and teammates and fans and all that. Like, you guys make it a great place to play junior, and yeah, I can't say enough good things about Brooks.
Perfect. Pierce, take care of yourself. Stay healthy to you and your family. I know your family came out to watch you and got to meet them. Wonderful people, and I hope that they're healthy right now and that we can get through this. But just stay healthy out there, and we'll stay in touch.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Thanks for the call.